Hi, I'm BarbaraMichelle, and here I am with the scrapbook page process video. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, but I hope you've enjoyed this one. So here we go. I'm going to be using this pattern paper by Amy Tangerine, Oh Happy Life. The layout that I'm doing today is of my daughters, Emma and Michaela, going back to school. It's actually last year's back to school photos. And I chose the Oh Happy Life pattern paper because it reminded me of school. It is a little bit busy though, and kind of reminds, and the patterns actually look like children's blocks to me. Um, so I'm going to use it only as a border on my page because I really do like the colors. It's just a little busy, like I said. And I'm also going to get the middle so I can use the middle portion as one of my layers behind my photos. So I took a 12 by 12 piece of white cardstock and I cut 3/4 of an inch off of two of the edges to use as my main mat for my layout. And now I'm just placing it over top that pattern paper, just trying to get it even on the four sides, as even as possible, just eyeballing it. All right. These two pattern papers come from a paper pad. I don't know which paper pad. I'm sorry about that. That one's just a scrap that was in my scrap bin. I chose it because of the pink color. My daughter Michaela, that's who's in that particular photo, likes pink. She likes bright colors, pink, orange, neon. So that went really well with her, for her. It also goes well with the busier border pattern paper. A little bit of that kind of a tone of that pink was in the busier pattern paper. When I printed the photos, I did leave a white border around the photos. So it's kind of like having two mats. I have the white border around the photo plus the pattern paper mat. So this pattern paper is blue, as you can see. It's a dark blue. Emma's colors are blue. She actually prefers aqua or teal, but this dark blue went with the layout. So that's what she gets. Or that's what I chose at least. I probably could have chose a lighter one, maybe not aqua or teal, but this works. I like it. I like the roses too. You can't really see them as a photo mat, but I know they're there. Okay. This page is just a page from a notebook, a steno pad type notebook, and I'm going to use it behind my photos and as a journaling space. I don't know if this paper is like acid free or archival, but that's not something I generally concern myself with when I'm doing a layout. I do them mostly just for my pleasure, not for 100 years record keeping. So here I'm using that middle that I cut out of the pattern paper, and over that I'll put the notebook paper. The pattern paper does show through the notebook paper, but once I put the photos on and I do my journaling, it's not as noticeable. This first day of school, it was actually last year, like I said, we stopped by Starbucks on the way to school. Michaela's holding a coffee cup there in her photo, and I'll put that in my journaling. We don't normally stop by Starbucks, it's like a rare thing. But special occasions we do. Okay, so now I'm just pulling out some ephemera pieces to embellish my layout with. Pink and blue backpacks goes with the girls. I generally just open my ephemera packs and dump them all in. I sort them a little bit by size sometimes, but before I did this layout, I just went through the ephemera and also the embellishments that I had to see which ones that might match the photos or match the colors of the layout or the theme like the backpacks for the school. And this little tag that I'm adding using these pop dots says coffee. It has a little coffee cup with a heart and coffee for the Starbucks. Although I don't even think she has coffee in there. She likes to get these little birthday cake type of drinks. Here are the scissors. I think the scissors came with a sewing themed ephemera pack, but they work well for school. And I tried to use my ATG gun, but it was a little bit too big for putting the glue on the handles of the scissors. So I grabbed a tape runner. It's by Tombow. I like this little tag, the color yellow. It brings it into the layout a little bit more. And it says note this. I'm going to put it at the top of the layout, or the top of the photo there. And it'll point towards my journaling. This next piece is a starburst shape. And I like the way it is right now. But when I went to take it off to add some ink the edges, this little hole fell out of it. And apparently all those rays had little die cut pieces. You see that? Those holes in there? I prefer it when it was solid, but it works still the way it is. I did also forget to do the ink the edges that I was planning to do. So I just wanted to place it so that all the holes kind of shone with white around them. And now I'm adding a tag. I'm not going to write in it or anything, it's just going to be a blank tag. The scissors kind of worked before I put the tag there, but I thought they were kind of like floaty a little bit. So the tag gave them an anchor, a place to sit, a resting spot maybe. That might be the better way to put it. And that's not going to make it on the layout. I'm just going to try a couple of things, a couple of cards. I do add a few embellishments off camera. I'm going to add some puffy enamel dots and some stars. I'm not really sure why it was off camera, so I apologize for that. But this little tag I also add. It says stand out, I believe. And again, it's bringing the yellow, more yellow to the layout. Alright, we're on to the title. These puffy letter stickers are by Pink Fresh Studio, and they came in a citrus twist kit. I'm going to put the letters on wax paper, and then I'll fast forward to placing them on the layout. I am using a T-square ruler to try and get the letters on straight, you know. And it turned out pretty good. So next is my journaling. And you can see some of those puffy enamel dots I added. And this is the end of my layout. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Have a wonderful day.